Hi everyone, T here from Fitness to a T, back again with another video. So today the workout is all about those glutes, baby, glutes. So besides targeting the glutes, this workout will also be working on the hips and also working on the thighs. And then we're also going to fit in the core. So some core work is going to be in there as well. There's also a little bit of arms. So it's a little bit of everything. We are going to be doing two different rounds. So the first round has 3 exercises going in a circuit back to back to save us some time. And we're going to be doing that circuit 3 times. Then after that, we're going to go into our second and last circuit, which has 2 exercises, and we're doing 2 sets, and that's just like a finish around. So the equipment that you'll need today is a dumbbell. So you can see I've got a dumbbell there. So just one dumbbell will do, something that is medium to heavy. And then for you, of course, so it has to go to your level of what medium to heavy is. So with the resistance band, you're going to be using this short booty band. This is the Fitness Leaf Fitness to a T Activewear line band, power band. And we're going to be using that to work the booty. Also, if you don't have a booty band with you right where you are, you can always do the workout without the band and it will still be effective. The band will just give it more poof, more fire. You can also use a kettlebell. Now, you don't necessarily have to use a kettlebell, and you might not even have a kettlebell. So I'm going to give you an alternative, which is grabbing a bag in your house, making sure that it's heavy, but also safe to lift, and you can use that. So I'm just going to grab a bag now and show you an example. So this is an example of a bag that you can use. So you see how this is nice and solid. You can put things in it. It's safe to lift as well. Woo, let's work that booty. Okay, so now we're going into the warm-up, and I just want you to follow along with me. So here we're just opening up the hips and the thighs. We're also warming up the glutes as well. Great, just follow along with me, keeping your body facing forward as much as you can while you open up the legs either side, keeping that bend in the knee. So now picking up your band and just putting it around your thighs, just above the knees. And if you don't have a band available, you can always use pantyhose or stocking around the leg for this warm-up, or you could do it without the band, but you won't feel it as much. So what you can do is step out 15 steps each side if you've got space. Or, like me, you can step out for about 5 or 6. Once you get to the side there, you can just start taking out the leg. Making sure you keep the resistance in the band, so don't bring your legs close together. So you can see now I'm going to the other side, and you'll feel that burn in the glutes. So because I've got limited space, I'm just using that space. Then when I get to that side, then I start finishing off my 15 reps just using my leg. And off we go again. So you should be feeling that in the glutes. So it's just a slight burn. So remember, 15 reps one way, then 15 steps the other way if you've got space. If you're like me with limited space, step out for about 5 and then finish off your 10, just bringing your leg out to the side. Okay, well done. So now we're just going to finish off with the openers, just for a short time, just one set. Following along with me, just opening up our thighs, our hips, our glutes again before we go into the first round of our workout. So not much longer to go. Good job. And you are done. So let's get ready for round 1. So you're putting on that booty band around your thighs, just above the knees, and grabbing your dumbbell. And we're going to go into a lunge and then kick times 2 to the back. So we're doing 10 on each side. And you can always just count your own 10 if you can't keep up with me. So lunging forward, working those legs and glutes, and then kick back, focusing on the glutes. Lovely. Really making sure that you keep your chest up as much as possible. Draw your belly button in towards the spine to keep the core engaged. And it will also keep you balanced, so you don't fall over, of course. Well done. Great. Now going over to the other side and going into our lunge forward and 2 kickbacks. Remembering that we're doing 10 on each side. So that's the end of that set. So we're still using the same 2 things, the dumbbell and the booty band. And now we're working the side of the hips and the glutes. So we're doing a side lunge, and then we're using that same leg to kick out to the side. Lovely. And we're going for 10 on each side if you want to count on your own, or you can just follow along with me. So you'll feel that burn on the side of the hips and the glutes. And make your dumbbell as heavy as you possibly can while maintaining good technique as well. And we're going over to the other side, doing our 10. Draw that belly button in nice and tight, so keeping the core engaged and working. So that's that set. And now we're going to go on to use the kettlebell, or you can use the bag. So I'm just going to quickly show you what you would do if you were using a bag and not using a kettlebell. So you would lift up your bag into a deadlift and then take the legs back, bringing the legs either side of that bag and then lifting it up. So really bringing your legs in nice and wide either side of that bag when you come up and lift up. So now I'm going to switch back to my kettlebell and let's go. Okay, so here we go with our kettlebell, and we're doing 10 of these. So count how many times you pick that kettlebell or bag up. So you're coming up, bringing those legs or feet nice and wide either side of the kettlebell, lifting up, squeezing the glutes, and then taking your legs back into that plank position. Good job. So we're really working the glutes, the hips, the thighs. We're also targeting the core. The core is always working to keep us nice and stable, drawing that belly button in towards the spine. Well done. And remember to use as heavy a kettlebell or bag as you can, so you can really feel it, whilst also staying safe. Wow, yay. So we finished set 1. We are getting ready for round 2. So we are going to be doing those 3 exercises for 2 more rounds or 2 more sets. Now you know what they are. Get yourself ready. We're starting with our booty band and our dumbbell. Okay, so set yourself up, ready with your band and your dumbbell, and we're going straight back into our lunge with the 2 kickbacks. Remember that it's 10 for each side. So if you can't follow along with me, just remember to count your 10 reps on each side. And you count the rep when you lunge, so that's 1. And then the next lunge would be the next rep. Lovely. Doing good. And now we're going over to the other side, doing our 10 reps. So counting the rep when we lunge and 2 kickbacks. Great job. Okay, lovely. So we finished that set and we're going into our side lunge with the side kick. Off we go. So doing those 10 reps on each side. Remember to keep your core lovely and engaged and really lunging as wide as the band will allow you to. Great, so we finished off that last rep and we're going over to the other side, doing our 10 on that side as well. Doing really good. So going into our last rep, and then now we're getting ready for our kettlebell, or you might be using your bag. So let's get rid of the booty band and pick up our kettlebell or bag, and back we go into picking that bag or kettlebell up, going back into the plank, bringing the legs wide either side of the weight and lifting up. When you come up to standing, really squeeze the glutes at the top. This is great because we're working the whole body. Well done. And we're also doing 10 reps of these. So count how many times you lift up that weight. Always noting as well how I go into a squat when I come up to pick up that weight. So you're really taking your thighs as low as you can as you pick up the weight. So you're going into a deeper sort of squat. Of course, just stay in as comfortable a position as you can. Okay, so that's the end of that one. Let's get ready for round 3. Okay, so here we go, last round, and starting off again with our booty band lunge and the 2 kickbacks, and we're doing 10 on each side. So you know the drill now. Let's do this. And going into the last of that rep, going to the other side and doing our 10 on that side as well. This is our last set of this move. Well done, you've done really well. So the last of that rep, and now we're going straight into our side lunge with the side kick, doing our 10 reps on each side as well. Okay, so that's the last on that side. Now we're switching over to the other side. Off we go. Lovely, going into the last on that side. And now we're going onto our last move of this round, grabbing your kettlebell or your bag, getting rid of that booty band if you're using one, and let's get all set up. Okay, so off we go, picking up that weight, putting it down, legs back, bringing those legs nice and wide. Lovely. Really squeeze those glutes as you come up. And when you're picking up that weight, go into as deep a squat as you can. Doing the last of our reps for that move, and well done, we've made it to the end of this round. So get ready for the next round. You're going to be starting off on the floor, so grab your dumbbell, a heavy dumbbell, as heavy as you can manage, and we're starting off on the mat. Okay, so we're going to be doing 2 glute bridges, so bringing the hips and the glutes up, squeezing the glutes times 2, and then bringing the legs down wide, making sure your feet don't touch the mat, and that works the abs. So lifting up times 2, squeezing those glutes at the top, and then bringing the feet down, never touch the mat, just above the mat is where the feet should go, so you can feel that in your lower belly. So that's a great move for the whole front of the abs really. And then of course we're working the glutes by doing that double glute bridge. Really squeeze those glutes at the top of the move. And we're going for 15 reps. So count how many times your legs go out, or just follow along with me. Okay, so that's the last of that round. And now we're going into our second move. And for this one, it's just body weight. So just kicking out that leg. And notice how I'm bringing my knee slightly behind the knee that's still as I bring the leg in. And then you're kicking out, just bringing your leg as high as you can to the side. So you can call these fire hydrants. You can call them openers, but you will feel a burn on the side of your butt. And it's normal to feel the burn on both sides. And we're doing 15 on each side, turning over to the other side. Really keeping your upper body facing forward as much as you can. Good job. Okay, so going into the last one of those, yay! So going back again and we're repeating what we just did. It's the very last round, last working set. Let's do this. So going into the last rep of that move, and now getting rid of your dumbbell, and we're going into the last move, which is the opener, and we're going for 15 again. So really kicking that leg out. Lovely. And you'll notice that as we go through the sets, I'll stop just slightly because, whoa, my butt is burning. Well done. Keep going. Okay, getting to our 15. And I've got a little surprise for you. We're going again on that side. So last round, I promise. Another 15. Come on, we got this. We're doing it together. Really focusing on bringing that knee slightly behind the knee that's still, so you can really work the glutes. Lovely. Good job. And we're getting to our very last reps on that side. Well done. Okay, so turning over, going to the other side, and off we go for our 15. And yes, we are doing 2 sets on this side, so you're prepared. But remember, this is our very last working exercise before we go into the stretch. So just think of that and you'll be just fine. Lovely, and that's our last rep. Ow, feel that burn. And now we're going straight into it again, our very last 15. Work it. And the last rep. Well done. We did it. Okay. Virtual high five. And now going into the stretch. So now going into our stretch and starting off on the ground, opening up that knee, thigh, so you can push your knee away from your body. And then I want you to bring your foot down onto the ground, so you'll feel that stretch in your lower back and side of the body as well. This is a really good all-in-one stretch, basically. It's so relaxing. So just pushing that knee out again, holding it for some seconds. And then I want you to bring your foot down onto the floor. And you'll feel that in your lower back, you'll feel it in your glutes. It's just a lovely stretch. So now going over to the other side. So going over to that other thigh, knee, hip, glute. And I've just turned around so that you can see me. But you're doing exactly the same thing on the other side, bringing that foot down and holding the stretch. So holding for a bit longer and now going into that stretch again. And this is the last time on this side. Okay, so coming out of that stretch now, and we're going into our next one. And you're going to bend that front leg. And I want you to go onto your side. So side of the hips and the glutes, and then come up again, straight like I have there, and then lift up the chest and the arms so that you're really stretching the glutes and also hitting the thighs. You're also opening up your upper body as well, getting to the arms, the chest, the shoulders, and same on the other side. So you can dip to the side. I always feel a good stretch when I just go to the side for a little bit and then come back up to the center and lift up the chest and the shoulders, stretching the arms as well. A really great all-in-one stretch again. So coming out of that stretch, and we're just going to quickly stretch the upper body. So our shoulders, back and arms, because we did use our arms holding weights in different positions. So just sitting back on the heels. You can have your bottom slightly up, or you can sit directly on the heels and just holding that stretch just for a little bit and release. So I hope you enjoyed that glutes workout with me. I sure did. So remember, if you've got any questions at all, drop a comment or send me a message to any of the links in the video description. Remember to like and share this video with other people that you care about, and subscribe to my channel as well. Otherwise, I will see you in the next video. Have a great day or night wherever you are in the world. Sending you lots of peace and blessings.